Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff when the Jets sweep. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's Howard. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but hey, we'll set up the offense at the 35.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Etienne. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Crucial third down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Trying to extend the play. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on the third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Howard. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. The sure hands. It's Smith.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. The shotgun handoff here. He shreds the tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And now the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. They finally corral him at the 1. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
You'll call for the fair catch here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Here's the second down play. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Dogs will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's a shotgun run call. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. It's caught downfield. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. A handoff from the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And you get the second half started with a running play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Running back with the football. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Bulldogs line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's escaping the pocket now. Just trying to get rid of it. And he throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down. And now a 4th down decision coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Trucks through the defender. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Howard. Running back has it on the screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The sure hands. It's Ibuka. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Here's a carry for the fullback. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try to run it with the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Running through the tackle. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the ground, it's Judkins. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Pick is up and no good. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And here's the handoff. Breaking tackles. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Beck. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
He's moving out of the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Come to the line for second down and very short now. The back's got it. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll run it to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Buckeyes just hoping to run this clock out here in the final minute. Gonna run it. It's Judkins. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, big touchdown here late in this game to give them a 7-point lead. Now the big question is, do you go for 1 or go for 2, potentially to make it a 2-possession game?
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We're set for an exciting finish. Not much time left. Offense likely has one final drive. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Guys up front lined up. It's first down. The throw. It's back. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. A timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.